command to planning, and then the planning splits to operations and logistics. That's where
Okay.
they operate as the planning part.
Okay, all right.
May I? Just a question slash comment. From covering this stuff for a million years, if there's a horrid disaster, that works real well. If there's no disaster at all, just a little bit of snow, that's no big deal. But Katie's really kind of nailed it when it's some in-between sort of thing.
Yeah, those
Where-
are the harder.
That's where it gets rough, because it's not bad enough to pump up an EOC, but it's bad enough that they're calling her saying, gee, maybe we got people freezing in their cars, which, okay, now what the heck do you do? And I don't know if that's Jeremy or, I'm not, you know.
Well, we need a
$3
communication
$3
chart.
grand to
That's what we
open
need.
the rec center is an awful lot of money, and we ran into this before where like Fred's saying, the motel operators were not at all happy because they were taking people, 8 or 10 people to the rec center, and they had empty rooms galore. And that's not just, you know, the more expensive ones, but the lesser expensive.
And here's where the threshold, because we ran into it with the city, and then they're gonna say, because some folks are gonna say, we just don't have the money for the room.
Right, exactly.
Let me tell you what, it's cheaper for the city government or the county to say, let's pay for the motel room than not get the people to run a shelter, because you can't just flip the light on and have Michelle up there, here you go. You've gotta have enough staff to take care of the needs of the people you bring in there. So there's a huge responsibility, so to activate a shelter takes several $100s just in the first few hours.
And that historically has happened before, in years past with that. The thing of it is, this afternoon, I'm going to get what the calling tree, I don't know since we've had new council if that has been updated within this last year. But we were channeling things. Basically, there were a couple of different issues of the majority of the people that worked in the places that closed till at 5 o'clock, which still gave those people in town the chance to, they had the opportunity to get home. The ones where we have the worry is those ones that live outside, and we do have that discretionary, and I did explain that to Sharon, to Michelle, to Deb, when I talked to them, because, and so they looked at when shifts were changing and all of that kind of stuff. Traffic did move quite well in Belle Fourche this time. Your concern where you have is if you leave something open that stays open late, like the rec center, are people going to be trying to come in instead of getting everybody out where they needed to be? So it is, it's a, but that, the understanding with that, with Jeremy sharing information, working with the sheriff / EMT, and then also with Dirk in the Public Works, because he's out there on the streets to see exactly what's going on. But yeah, we need to say, and I thought tonight we just talk a little bit about this and getting this part going, so.
Because, you know, and then not only did I have phone calls about people in their cars trying to stay warm, but I also had phone calls that City Hall was burning down.
Oh.
So when you're at home,
did.
it was like, what in the world is going on down there?
I had my son bring me down.
So,
when it
like,
was.
I don't think we would be in on the decision making, but I just would like for the council to know what's been decided.
Yeah, 'cause
We
we're the
didn't
ones
have
that
a
get the
clue.
phone calls.
Right.
We don't need
That's
to
all I'm
make
saying.
that kind of major decision.
I don't
Well,
want anything to
we
do
get
with
the
that.
phone
That's up
calls.
to the professionals, but just let us know.
Yeah.
Also on
Had
that
5 calls
calling
over a
tree-
horse out on the highway and they don't call dispatch.
See,
They only took the one.
There are also media places on that calling tree that are assigned to different people also too.
I
Yeah,
don't know
we-
if I'm still on that either.
And once you go
A
through
lot has
NIMS
changed.
training, it's gonna be amazing to you, the things, well, how
How
we deal
easy
with
it
the media.
flows.
Because that's why we all need to know, because let's say Milo catches Monty down on the street, and Monty says, hell, I heard the fire, or the city hall is burning down.
Yep.
But what's supposed to happen is Monty would say, I don't have that information for you, you need to talk to so-and-so, who is further up on that chart. That way, everything
Public
flows.
information officer.
Thank you, I couldn't remember the name of the word, but
I
you
was
see what I
there
mean? Why it
in two
need,
different
we
towns.
need to have that class, you guys.
Exactly, I agree.
So,
Let's get on
okay.
it.
It also makes things flow after that class, so you understand each step and how it happens and how it works backwards and how it works forwards and the whole bit, so.
Each agency's role in that.
It's huge. It's huge. I'm a great logistics officer, by the way.
All right.
Yeah, just so
All
you
right,
know.
anything else?
I did that one, yeah.
Yes.
That was my job when Tyler did his drills or whatever.
Drills, yeah.
Mhm. It was really good.
Number 6, I need a motion and a second to go into executive session for personnel.
Motion, Hager.
Second by
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I.
All those opposed, same sign.
Are you going into that with them, Fred?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I need 60 seconds, well, 2 minutes with you.
Thanks, Jeremy.